Now the types of panel data. In one category, the panel data has been divided between two types. Those are micro panel or short panel, and another one is macro panel or long panel. Micro panel or short panel can be called when number of entities is greater than the time periods. That means entity has been represented as n and time period is represented as t. So if n is greater than t, then we can say that this is micro panel or short panel. That means number of entity will be greater. Here the entities are Bangladesh, India and China. That means there are three entities. But the time periods, that means the years are 2020's data and 2021's data. That means there are 2 years of time period. So the entities here are 3, but years, that means time periods are 2. So entities are greater than time periods. So this is called micro panel or short panel. Now we come to the macro panel or long panel. When the number of entity is smaller than time period, then we can say that is macro panel or long panel. That means the number of entities will be lower than the time period. If we look at the entities, we can see that there are only 2 entities. That means Bangladesh and India. But there are time periods from 2020 to 2022. That means there are 3 time intervals: 2020, 2021 and 2022. So here the entities are 2, but the time intervals are 3. So this is called macro panel or long panel. Now another types of panel data. There are balanced panel data and unbalanced panel data. When all individuals are observed in all time periods, then we can say the data set as balanced panel data. If we have taken the 2 entities and the time periods from 2020 to 2022 and all time periods data of all entities are available, then we can say that this is a balanced panel data. So here Bangladesh data from 2020 to 2022, all years data are available. Also India's data from 2020 to 2022's all data are available. So this is the balanced panel data. Now come to unbalanced panel data. When individuals are not observed in all time periods. That means we want to take the data from 2019 to 2022. But data of Bangladesh 2019 and 2021 is not available. We have taken the data of 2020 and 2022's data, but India's data has been collected of 2019, 2020 and 2022's data. That means here I wanted to take the time periods data, but all time periods data of all entities are not available. Only Bangladesh data on 2020 and 2022's are available, and India's data of 2019, 2020 and 2022's data are available. That means all time periods data of all entities are not available. So that means this is called unbalanced panel data. Now come to the different models for panel data. There are basically 2 kinds of panel data models. One is a static panel data model and another one is dynamic panel data model. What is a static panel data model? Basically, when variables are independent of time, then the model we use, those are called a static panel data model. That means when the data are not dependent on the lag data, then which models we use we call a static panel data. if we look at the equations, we can see that there is no lag value, either the lag value of independent variable or dependent variable. So this is a static panel data model. In this case, we use pulled OLS, fixed effect model or random effect model and so on. Now come to dynamic panel data model. Dynamic panel data model are used when variables are dependent of time. That means the dependent variable is dependent on either the lag value of the dependent variable or the lag value of the independent variable. That means in the equations among the independent variables, there will be lag value, either dependent variables lag value or independent variables lag value. So in that case, the model we use called a dynamic panel data model. For example, in that case, we may use autoregression model, distributed lag model, or generalized method of moment model, and so on. So these are all about my presentation on the panel data. I hope you will like this video. If you like this video, please subscribe my channel. Allah Hafiz.